Here. Today we are going to discuss about some of the most important questions based on William Wordsworth which is useful for UPTGT and PGT examination. So let's go. Number 1. Who was William Wordsworth? William Wordsworth was an English romantic poet known for his nature poetry and co-founding the romantic movement in English literature. When and where was Wordsworth born? He was born on April 7, 1770 in Cockermouth, England. Which poetry collection did Wordsworth publish along with Samuel Taylor Coleridge? Lyrical Ballads 1798. What was the significance of lyrical ballads? It marked the beginning of the Romantic movement and introduced a new style of poetry emphasizing nature and common life. What is the theme of Wordsworth poetry? So his poetry focuses mainly on nature, childhood, imagination, memory and the beauty of simple life. Next, what is Wordsworth's most famous long poem? The Prelude, an autobiographical epic about his spiritual growth. Which poem begins with the line, I wander lonely as a cloud? Daffodils, also known as I wander lonely as a cloud. What does daffodils symbolize in the poem? The beauty of nature and its impact on human emotions. Which poem is also known as Lines Written a Few Miles Above Tintern Abbey? Tintern Abbey, which reflects Wordsworth's philosophical views on nature. Next, which sonnet by Wordsworth criticizes materialism? The world is too much with us. Next, what poetic principle did Wordsworth advocate in his preface to Lyrical Ballad? Use of common language, focus on ordinary subject, and poetry as the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. Which literary movement is Wordsworth associated with? The Romantic movement. Next, what was Wordsworth's view on nature? He saw nature as spiritual guide and teacher, influencing human emotions and moral values. Which famous poet was Wordsworth's close friend and collaborator? S.T. Coleridge. What position did Wordsworth hold in 1843? So he became Poet Laureate of England. Who was Wordsworth's sister and how did she influence him? Dorothy Wordsworth, who inspired many of his poems and maintain a detailed journal of their experiences. Next is, which lake district is closely associated with Wordsworth? The Lake District in England. When did William Wordsworth pass away? So he passed away on April 23, 1850. Now, William Shakespeare and William Wordsworth have some common features in them. So, William Wordsworth passed away on April 23, 1850, whereas William Shakespeare was born on April 23. So, don't get confused. Next, who published the Prelude after Wordsworth's death? His wife Mary Wordsworth. And the last question, why is Wordsworth called a poet of nature? Because he depicted nature not just as scenery, but as a living presence that influenced the human soul. So these were the questions related to William Wordsworth, which is useful for UP, PGT and TGT. And if you like this video, please do comment. And also like, share and subscribe to my channel. So thank you for today.